Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to historic Lambeau Field where the Albuquerque Vipers and the Green Bay Packers face off in a big-time NFC clash that could potentially have playoff ramifications in the postseason. The Vipers are coming off of a home win against the Washington Redskins, another solid team inside of the NFC. They definitely look like the better team on paper. They have the better stats. Orlando Cross has been having a great season so far, completing 60% of his passes. He has 9 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. He's going to start off by firing a strike to the left side there to Jimmy Andrews. Now you may notice this is the longest episode in Albuquerque Vipers history. That's because it is the first quadruple header in Vipers history as Orlando Cross is intercepted by Brandon Gamble there, and the Green Bay Packers are off to a great start. Lawyer Bender, though, not off to a great start to his season. 3 touchdowns to 6 interceptions in 4 games so far. Turlin is going to run that one to the left side there, and he's going to pick up 6 yards on the play. Now they're going to fake the give to him, and Bender has a man wide open, and if Bowens wasn't so close to the sideline, he would have been gone for 6. Now setting up the screen, but it's going to go down for a loss. Maurice Sanders takes him down for a 2-yard loss right there. Bender dropping back to throw again. He's got a clean pocket, but he's going to throw it right to Maurice Sanders, and Sanders wants to take this one back for 6 down the right sideline, and Albuquerque gets on the board first as the Packers quarterback returns the favor from the Orlando Cross interception on the opening drive, and the defense isn't done yet, getting in there for the sack on the first play of the next drive. Bender under immediate pressure. He's going to throw that one away and get flagged with intentional grounding. 3rd down and 22, spiraling out of control for the Green Bay Packers. Wiley has the catch, well shy of that first down marker, and the Albuquerque Vipers are going to be getting the football back. Looking to avoid going 3 and out, though. It's 3rd down. Cross is going to throw that one to the left side. He had a man open. It would have been out of bounds, even if the rookie Brian Moore was able to bring that one in. So very quickly, Green Bay back out here on offense. John Hitchcock with the reception there, and he's going to pick up 7 yards on the play. Now it's the draw for Joe Turlin, and he's going to fight his way right up the gut there for a Green Bay Packers first down. Offset I formation, Turlin gets into open space across the logo and into Albuquerque Vipers territory. Out of the eye now, they're going to continue to feed their star running back, and he's going to pick up yet another Green Bay Packers first down. Continue to feed the beast. He's got some great blocking out to the right side here inside of the red zone. For a second, that looked like it was going to be a house call. Big play here for this Vipers defense. It's 3rd down and 8, and they continue to just run the football. I don't blame them because it's been working, but on 3rd and 8, maybe not the best play call, but Green Bay will be able to get on the board with this field goal. Albuquerque faces yet another 3rd down and 8. The Packers send some heat, and it's going to work. Cross's pass is going to be knocked away, and the Vipers go 3 and out yet again. Punching the football now to Joe Turlin, and he's going to bounce off of the first hit there, and he's going to be slow to get up for Green Bay. Not what you want to see. This is why you typically don't put a star running back or receiver back there at punt returner. Richard Rodgers is going to be in the game, and he's not a half-bad running back himself. The former first-round pick is going to pick up 6 yards on that play. They're going to give it to him again. Green Bay grounding and pounding. I don't blame them considering their quarterback has thrown now more than twice as many interceptions as touchdowns, and it continues to work. Maybe it doesn't matter who your running back is. Green Bay might just have a fantastic offensive line as Richard Rodgers is averaging about 10 yards a carry right now, and if he keeps that up today, we might be in some trouble. He is going to be the main running back for the rest of the game as Joe Turlin is going to be out for the rest of this one. 3rd down and 2. It's a toss play for Rodgers, and he's going to be blown up. What a game by Maurice Sanders so far. The interception, a couple of big TFLs, and now Green Bay's forced to settle for another field goal. Offset I formation for Albuquerque's offense, which has continued to stall today. An interception and a couple of 3 and outs. The only reason we are even on the board is because of our defense, and now Green Bay's defense is continuing to step up. Cross could not escape the pressure there. It's 3rd and 19. The Packers send some heat. Cross able to get that one out to Darius Floyd, and the veteran wide receiver converts the 3rd down and long. Offset I formation. Now can the Vipers be a ground and pound team themselves? This is the second-year running back. Deron Daniels pulls out the stiff arm. The tackle is missed, and the running back is gone for 6. Finally, the Vipers offense does something. How does Green Bay look to respond now? Down 8, looking to put together a 2-minute drill. Daryl Fannin puts a licking on the quarterback, but that's not going to stop him from getting that one out to his wide receiver, Tony Wiley, and Green Bay's going to be hurrying things up now. Best play on offense so far today. Bender looking to throw again. He's got a clean pocket and a wide open man on the right side there. That's Glenn Lawton getting them down inside of the 5. Bender looking to throw again, going to the back of the end zone, knocked away on 3rd down. And for the 3rd time today, Green Bay's going to have to settle for a field goal. Still about a minute left to go in the first half. Orlando Cross not satisfied with a 5-point lead, and Jimmy Andrews has got several steps on his man. 1-play touchdown as the Vipers offense is coming to life. But now Green Bay wants to score before the end of the half. Bender firing that one downfield. John Hitchcock across the 50 and already into Vipers territory where Green Bay will use their first timeout. Bender firing that one over the middle. John Hitchcock with another reception. Green Bay with another timeout. Bender with a clean pocket over the middle. He's going to be intercepted by Roscoe White. The linebacker puts an end to the first half where the Vipers have a nice lead. Green Bay does get the football to start off the second half of play. They're going to start off with a play fake here, firing that one downfield for Tony Wiley, and he continues to burn this Vipers secondary. Out in a power formation now, Richard Rodgers spinning out of tackles and picking up about 8 or 9 yards once again. Albuquerque's run defense, it's never really been great and continues to struggle here in this one. They're going to pick up the first down right there. Now they're going to give it to Malecki again. Makes a nice move, and that's another first down. It doesn't matter who the running back is in there for the Packers. They're just going to continue to get 10 yards a carry. Richard Rodgers checks back into the game. He's going to go right up the gut there. That's going to set up 3rd down and 5 where they give it to Malecki, and the Vipers defense was not ready for the toss play there as the Packers are into the red zone. This is essentially goal to go now from the 11. Richard Rodgers fighting his way through contact, and this Vipers defense is having a really tough time tackling. Now Bender's going to be taken down. It's the future Hall of Famer Daryl Fannin with a big sack right there. As you look at him, this is his 100th sack of his career, actually, and what a career he has had here as the Packers have to kick a 4th field goal. We maintain our 2-possession lead. Now it's just 9 points now, I believe, as now Deron Daniels takes this one out to the right side, makes it 3rd down in inches. We're going to run the quarterback sneak, but just like the Buffalo Bills, they continue to try to get it. They couldn't get it, and we couldn't get it on that play either. But on 4th and inches, we go for it. It's Vickers, the running back that we signed in free agency, picking up the 4th down and a whole lot more. Orlando Cross has got time in the pocket, fires that one out to the right side. It's Floyd tiptoeing his way into the red zone. Now looking to run the ball, it's Craig Roberts, the rookie running back, pulls out the stiff arm. He's looking for the end zone, and he's going to fight his way across the goal line. Touchdown, Albuquerque Vipers, and the Packers faithful are not loving it. It's now 28-12. Despite our terrible run defense, we have yet to give up a touchdown today going into the 4th quarter. They're going to run it with Rodgers again, and he's going to pick up another good gain. If this team could actually convert in the red zone, we'd actually be in some trouble. Bender now throwing that one to the left side. Tony Wiley with another reception into Vipers territory, but the way that our red zone defense has been performing, we're not too worried. Rodgers with a nice spin move there, and another pickup of 8 yards. Bender dropping back to throw, firing that one downfield, intercepted by Gordon. The star cornerback comes away with the turnover, and this Vipers team is just cruising right now. Fighting his way up the middle is Vickers. He's going to pick up a first down right there, the former Redskins running back. Now Cross fires that one to the left side for Jimmy Andrews. He's got another reception, and I believe this one puts him right on the century mark on his 3 receptions today. Faced with a 3rd down and 3, we're looking to run the football with Deron Daniels, and I don't think they're going to give it to him here. They don't give him the forward progress because he fought out of that tackle. 4th and inches yet again, and this time we're just going to punt it away. Now Bender looking to throw. He's got a clean pocket for now, but it does not last for long as this Vipers defense continues to take down the quarterback. Later on the drive now, they've worked it downfield, but Bender is going down again. Bundy with the sack, and the Packers will use their first timeout of the second half. A minute and a half left to go in the game, trying to put together some form of comeback here, but it's not going to work. Short of the first down marker there, Gordon is happy with his performance today, of course, with the interception, and this Vipers defense did not give up a single touchdown. 28-12 is your final score as the Vipers are now 5-0. Looking at the stats today, Orlando Cross, nothing flashy. I mean, he was only 7 of 13 passing under 200 yards, 1 touchdown, and an interception to start off that game. Deron Daniels on just 6 attempts had 76 yards and the long touchdown. Craig Roberts on just 2 carries had 19 yards and a touchdown. Jimmy Andrews with the other Vipers touchdown there, as you see, on 3 catches. He had exactly 100 yards. Gray led the team in tackles, and that's never good when a DB's doing that because they kept running it into the second level. We did get to the quarterback 4 times, though, and picked him off 3 times, including a pick 6. As we saw in that game, Daryl Fannin had his 100th career sack. The future Hall of Famer continues his fantastic play. The Miami Dolphins are one of the big surprises in the NFL this season as they continue their undefeated run. They are now 6-0 after taking on the Buffalo Bills. Inside of our own division, the defending Super Bowl champion Seattle Seahawks take down the lowly Bengals, and then you also have the Minnesota Vikings surprising a lot of people, and they have an overtime win here over the 1-win Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This next week, we are staying inside of the division now with the Arizona Cardinals, and we are projected to win this game. They are just 1-4 and one of the worst teams in the league, but they do have a good pass defense. They do really struggle with turnovers there, as you see Erickson with 4 touchdowns and 11 interceptions on the season. He's going to hand that one off to Nate Hobbs, who picks up 7 yards on the play. Going to give it to him again, and that's going to be another Cardinals first down as this Vipers run defense continues to struggle, as that's actually not Nate Hobbs, it's Zeke Hobbs out of Kentucky there, as you take a look at his stats, and Darren Gordon nearly came away with the interception right there. 3rd down and 10 now. Erickson firing that one to the left side for Duncan, and he's going to make a nice reception right there, getting them further into Vipers territory. Zeke Hobbs now with the run to the right side, gets past the initial contact before Darren Gordon brings him down after he picks up 6 yards on the play. Handoff is going to go to Zeke Hobbs yet again. This time he's going to be shut down for just a few yards. 3rd down and 2. They're going to give it to him again. The Cardinals running back takes that one right up the gut, and they are knocking on the door of the red zone, and Ben Strong's going to get them inside of it, setting up goal to go. This Vipers defense not expecting the fullback to gash them there. Hobbs with the carry, and he's going to be down inside of the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. They're going to fake the give, and Erickson's going to dive for the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona Cardinals. And what a play call there by offensive coordinator Mike Martz. What a drive there by Arizona, going downfield and scoring a touchdown, something the Green Bay Packers couldn't do all game long. And could we be possibly on upset alert? Obviously, it's very early in the game, but that's a great start by the Arizona Cardinals. And now they're going to have one of their defenders having a limp off of the field, not something you want to see. Vickers with a lot of space out to the left side here, and that's going to get us into Arizona territory. Looks like Carl Brown strained his tricep and is going to be out for the remainder of this one. Handoff to Vickers now, and this Cardinals defense is all over him for a loss. 3rd down and 7 now. Cross looking to throw. He's got time. Airing this one out downfield to the right side, and what a catch by Myers. He's got it down at the 5-yard line. Goal to go now. Orlando Cross dropping back to throw. He's got time, rolling to his right, throws this one on the move, and it's going to be dropped in the back of the end zone. That could have been a spectacular play. Instead, the rookie running back Roberts drops it, and then on 3rd and goal, it's going to be knocked away. So what could have been a touchdown drive is just going to result in a Brian Koch field goal. Arizona looking to extend their lead. Now Erickson's dropping back to throw. This is going to be a backwards pass. That's going to be ruled a fumble. The Cardinals do jump on top of it, though. That's going to be a massive loss, and Erickson is going to be knocked out of the game right now. So bring out rookie Jared Watts, selected in the 3rd round of the NFL draft, and this is going to be his first ever play in the NFL, and it's going to be intercepted by Darren Gordon. Not a good way to start your career, as Arizona is just continuing to look for a quarterback. It doesn't look like Erickson is that guy, but I don't think Watts is going to be that guy either based off of his only career play. That catch is going to be made by Floyd. He takes it upfield and picks up a first down. Now Orlando Cross on the move to his right, throws this one to the end zone, and that's going to be a touchdown for the big 6'7" tight end Vaughn Lewis. That's going to put us in front by 3 points now as Erickson is in the game yet again, just to be taken down by Daryl Fannin for sack 101. Erickson dropped yet again. The Vipers sent the heat, and they couldn't deal with it. Albuquerque back out here on offense. Great field position for them, but it is third down. Orlando Cross throwing this one on the move downfield and just out of reach for the wide receiver, but we are in long field goal range. This one from 57 yards out, and Brian Koch continues his perfect season. After a holding penalty, it's first down and 20 for the Arizona Cardinals, and that was nearly an interception for this Vipers defense. Second down and long now. Erickson under some pressure, intercepted, and that's the rookie Tommy Wynn out of Montana with the pick six. The linebacker saw the play coming his way, and this is starting to get out of hand for the Cardinals. Play fake and wide open downfield. Hawkins with the catch, but luckily the rookie Gray is there with the tackle, the touchdown saving tackle. Arizona now cannot convert on third down, so a great start to that drive. It ends in a punt. 3 minutes left to go in this first half of play. Vickers following his blocking to the left side here, taken down just shy of the 30-yard line. Third down and 2, they're going to give it to him again, and he's in open space. Gray blocking, but he does not have the best speed. Deron Daniels would have taken that one to the house. Instead, we just get out to the 50. I formation now looking to throw out of it. There's Vickers in the flat again. He's been getting a lot of playing time today, but you can't blame him. He's picking up like 10 yards per touch. Inside of the 2-minute warning, Deron Daniels following some great blockers, breaking this one out to the left side. Can't spin out of the tackle, but he does get down inside of the red zone. 1:51 left to go. Vickers back in the game at running back, fighting forward, and Arizona's run defense might be worse than ours. We're going to fake the give to him now. Cross rolling to his right, and that's directly into the sack of the 3rd overall pick in the draft, Richard Warwick out of West Virginia, and I think that was his actually first career sack. Cross throwing that one to the right side, but it's going to be broken up. He had a man wide open, but going back to the replay here, you see the defensive lineman was able to jump up there and knock that one away, forcing us to settle for another field goal. 22 seconds left to go now, and Arizona not content taking this one to halftime. Who can blame them? They've played horribly, but instead Gordon's going to come away with his 3rd interception of the video. What a game the veteran has been having, and now with 16 seconds left, the Vipers are going to try to do something. Cross taking a shot to the end zone here, but there were 2 defenders back there on the rookie. It's going to be second down with 10 seconds left to play. Quick out to the right side there for Brian Moore. The rookie out of Portland State picks up the first down, and now we're going to try to take one more shot to the end zone or maybe get a little closer to field goal range. Andrews drops that one, and now Brian Koch from 60 yards, the former Arizona Cardinal, pipes it down the middle. That's going to make this a 26-7 game at the break. To make things even worse for Arizona, the Vipers get the football to start off the second half of play. Vaughn Lewis with a nice catch on the right side there, picks up 8 yards. Now Daniels is going to take this one right up the gut, and that's going to move the chains. Now they're going to send a little bit of heat, but that leaves Vaughn Lewis wide open over the middle, back into Cardinals territory. Handoff now for Craig Roberts, and the rookie gets some touches, and he does something with him when he gets the football typically. He already has that 1 touchdown in this game, picks up a nice play there, and there Myers makes it 3rd down and inches. Vickers going right up the gut right there. A lot of running backs in the backfield. You have no idea which one it's going to go to. Vickers with a great play, and now Ron White, the fullback, fighting for every yard that he can get. It's going to be second down and 7. Handoff to Vickers, and he's going to break the plane. Touchdown, Albuquerque Vipers. And this continues to be a one-sided affair ever since that opening drive for the Cardinals. The only time they've been able to get on the board today. Wide open right there, though. It's Marshall Duncan with a nice catch. That's going to get them out to about the 45-yard line. And now Zeke Hobbs with another nice run right here, spinning out of tackles and getting in the Vipers territory. Faced with a 3rd down, Erickson is going to be pressured, gets it out to Hobbs, who's able to turn it upfield and nearly picks up the first down right there. It's going to be 4th and inches, and why not go for it at this point? You're down by so much, but you already tried this play call once today. It's not going to work for you twice. Fumble on the play. Roscoe White with the fumble recovery at midfield. The Cardinals tried getting too cute there, and it cost them. Vickers on a run to the right side now, picking up about 9 or 10 yards on the play. We're 3 for 6 on third down, make it 4 for 7 after we fight for that one right there, bringing us into the fourth quarter of play. Play fake, cross still in the game. It's going to be a catch by Brian Moore, gets across the 25-yard line, and ultimately we'd have to end up settling for a field goal and continuing to extend our lead. Might as well fly through this fourth quarter. The result has already been decided if you look at the score, and we get another sack on Erickson there, and nearly another interception. That's going to bring up fourth down yet again, and they're not even going to bother to go for it. They're going to be punting this football away, waving that white flag. That's going to put an end to this one. 36-7 is your final score, 36 unanswered from the Albuquerque Vipers as we continue to stay undefeated and get a win inside the division. Orlando Cross, another game under 200 yards, he had a touchdown, no interceptions. Lance Campbell did come into the game for a lot of the fourth quarter, and his only pass was picked off. Tried getting a little too cute there. Rondell Vickers had almost 6 yards a carry, nearly 100 yards. The other two running backs, both over 40 yards on the game. Vaughn Lewis with the lone receiving touchdown today, as it was pretty spread out. No big receiving numbers because Cross only threw for $130. Looking at the tackles, 4 for another DB right there, 2 TFLs. We got to the quarterback 3 times today and picked him off 3 times as well. Looking at some other games across the league this week, the San Francisco 49ers are right behind us at 5-2. They get a big win over the lowly Falcons, 33-13. You also have the Miami Dolphins continuing a fantastic run this season, 7-0 now as they take down the Dallas Cowboys. Next up, we're going to be taking on those very San Francisco 49ers, and the media is predicting a Vipers win. Taking a look at the numbers, they have the best passing offense in the league, so we'll see if our defense can stop them. Here's a handoff to Deron Daniels to start off this game. Another one here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Another sunny Sunday here as we pick up the first down. Out in the I formation, we're going to fake the give to Vickers. Looks like they may have bought it. Pass to the left side is going to be caught by Jimmy Andrews, and they're saying he did get both feet in bounds. I'm not too sure about that, so we're going to hurry up and quickly try to run a play here, except we get caught with a false start penalty, but I think that means that that catch is definitely going to count, and it definitely will now as we have run a play. Cross taking a shot downfield and intercepted. Yeah, why not start out this game the same way the Packers game did with an interception? Benji Barton, the Harvard quarterback, has 11 touchdowns, but also 11 interceptions to go with it. Luckily, it doesn't seem to have cost them too much, as they've only lost 2 games so far this season. Joel Denham's going to have to check out of the game. They're solid running back, but then he's quickly right back in there and fighting for the third down conversion. Not out for long. Barton looking to throw, fires a dart over the middle to Swan, and that's going to pick up a 49er first down. Out in the I formation now, Denham is going to cough up the football, and that's going to be Wynn jumping on top of it. The Montana rookie linebacker making a play, but the 49ers have challenged the ruling on the field, and it's hard to tell from this angle if it's going to end up being reversed or not. And after taking a look at it, a play has been reversed. San Francisco has the ball, third down and 2. They're looking to throw for it. Barton out to the left side, nearly picked by Maurice Sanders, but I'll take a pass break up too. Third down and 8 now for the Vipers, and we avoid the 3 and out. Brian Moore gets out to the 40-yard line. Offset eye, it's a handoff for Deron Daniels. Nice blocking out here, spinning in some open space, taking down just shy of the sticks. Third down in inches, Cross is going to run the quarterback sneak, and he gets it. Out at midfield now, last play of the quarter. Orlando Cross is going to take this one himself, but instead of sliding, he went for the spin move. It's going to be picked up by Wilson, and he is gone. Touchdown, San Francisco 49ers, and he's talking his trash to Orlando Cross as they get on the board to end the first quarter. Cross quick throw right here. It's going to be caught by Burt Myers, and I think he's going to be just short of that first down marker. It's actually going to mark him 3 yards short, but Deron Daniels is going to pick it up on the very next play. Third down and 8, Orlando Cross floating this one out to the right side, and it's going to be incomplete. Looking for the big tight end, but well defended. Second down and 9 here for the San Francisco 49ers as they're back out here on offense, and Denham's going to pick up the first down. On third down and 4, he's going to do the same thing yet again, continuing to gash this bad Vipers run defense. Pass to the left there is going to be caught by Josh Swan, picking up the first down. Barton looking to throw again, but the pressure forced the incomplete pass on third down, and they're going to punt this football yet again. They could attempt a long field goal, wouldn't even be 60 yards out, but instead they're going to pin us back on our own 7-yard line. Great punt right there. Toss play to the right here for Deron Daniels. Tries to follow his blockers. Instead, he coughs up the football. Sean Merriman with a big play right there. That's a name I haven't called in a minute. And now they're going to try to capitalize and take a 2-possession lead. 5 wide right here. Third down pass is going to be incomplete. No flags on the play. And so the 49ers will have to settle for a field goal right here and a 10-point lead. Albuquerque looking to do something on offense. It's been a terrible first half for us today, and it's going to continue. Intercepted by Kirk Dillon, and San Francisco could go up by 17 before halftime here. Throwing this one to the end zone, and it's going to be intercepted. That's going to be Gray, Taden Gray, the first-round pick that we had, and we are going to get the ball right back. Cross under some pressure, firing this one deep, and it's going to be incomplete, and San Francisco is going to have to call a timeout. Dillon, who just had the interception for them, is a little bit shaken up. Third down and 10. Orlando Cross has time in the pocket, but what a play made by the DB there to swat that one away, and San Francisco is looking to add on to their lead before halftime. O'Sullivan makes the catch right there. Big Blake gets near midfield. Barton looking to throw again, but Fannin continues to make his presence felt. I think that's sack 102 for him as we get an update on Dillon out for the remainder of this one. Second down and 15. Pass is going to be intercepted. Tommy Wynn, this rookie linebacker, is making some fantastic plays. Talk about all these rookies that we got out here on defense. Just been making plays today and throughout this episode. Burt Myers with a strike over the middle. He's going to pick up a first down. 30 seconds left to go now. Play fake. Cross fires that one to the right. It's going to be caught by the former San Francisco 49er, Darius Floyd. Out at the 11-yard line now. Cross going to dump this one off to his running back, and there's no defender near him. Touchdown Vipers, and that gets us on the board just before halftime. The 49ers get the football to start off this second half of play, and Joel Denham's going to fight his way right up the gut, and I'm surprised they're not running the football more considering how bad our run defense typically is. They do step up on this play, though, and there's also an injured 49er lineman on the play. He's going to have to check out of the game. Third down in inches. They're going to run it again, and they're not going to get it. It's about time our run defense stepped up, and that's going to force another 49er punt. Trying to avoid punting ourselves, though, but it's going to happen after this 49er defense forced a 3-and-out. An update on that injured offensive lineman for San Francisco. He's going to miss the next couple weeks now as Bernie Austin, the fullback, takes that one right up the gut for a pickup of 6. Barton over the middle has got Christensen, and we'll see if they give him the first down. No, they do not. Third and inches, and they're going to try to throw for it here. Taking a shot downfield, and they're going to call that a catch by Christensen. There is no shot. He got both of his feet inbounds. They're taking a look at the replay. I'm not even sure if he got 1 foot inbounds. So we are going to be challenging the play there. And yeah, he didn't even get that right foot inbounds, much less even his left foot there. That is definitely going to be an incomplete pass. And after the challenge, the ruling is going to be overturned on the field. First down and 10 now for the Albuquerque Vipers after a San Francisco punt. And Orlando Cross has all day to throw, connects with Darius Floyd for a quick Albuquerque first down. Near midfield, now it's going to be a handoff for Deron Daniels. Good blocking to the left side for him there, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Play fake now. Cross taking a shot downfield, and Brian Moore makes the catch, and it's not going to count. Santiago got caught holding on the play, as well as Craig Roberts getting a little shaken up there. The rookie's going to have to check out of the game. First down and 20 at the 50-yard line. The 49ers send some heat, but Cross is able to stand through it there and connect with his tight end for a gain of 13. Now Daniels, nice blocking to the right side of the field, and he's going to pick up another Albuquerque Vipers first down. Looking for the third down conversion here, and Jamie Andrews is going to get just enough for that as we enter the fourth quarter of play. Orlando Cross going to step up here, and this time he wisely slides, learning from his mistakes earlier in this one. Deron Daniels takes this one right up the middle now, and that's going to pick up a first down, but now it's going to be third down and goal. In the flat for Deron Daniels, not able to get in for a second touchdown, pushed out at the 1. 4th down and goal, trying to get them to jump off sides, and they won't. We'll just take the delay of game penalty and tie this up at 10. San Francisco now with the football as we're all knotted up here, trying to get a big win inside of the division. Obviously, we are still undefeated. They are right on our tails, and that is a great run right there by their tailback. Barton looking to throw now on the move. Gordon nearly came away with the interception, but he played the ball wrong. Eddie Jackson, making his presence felt, the star wide receiver, picks up the 1st down, and that might be all he does today. Here's Ailman now on the run. He's going to go right up the middle there at just about the 1st down marker. They're not going to give it to him, though, and Barton's going to be sacked on 2nd down, so it went from 2nd and inches to 3rd and 6. Barton looking for the conversion. He's going to take a shot downfield, and another near interception by Darren Gordon. I mean, we got to call it what it is. He's the best cornerback in the NFL right now, and Jimmy Andrews makes a big play. One of the most underrated wide receivers in the NFL, gets us into 49er territory. Rondell Vickers, one of his first carries of the game, he picks up 5 yards right there. 3rd down. Orlando Cross has got time. He's got a wide open Jimmy Andrews on the drag route, and he's going to get us just across that 20-yard line. 2.5 minutes left to go in the game. Trying to take our first lead, taking a shot to the end zone. Wide open, it's Jimmy Andrews, and he made his presence felt on that drive, able to lose his man there and get plenty of separation. Now, Joe Denham on the kick return. He's going to take this one to the left side. Great blocking right there. Vipers special teams players are just littered across the ground, and our lead is not going to last for long. Touchdown, San Francisco 49ers. It is 17-all with just over 2 minutes left to play in this one. Play fake, crossfiring that one to the right side for Darius Floyd down the right sideline, and I don't think they're going to catch him. What has happened to this game? The offenses have both exploded here in this 4th quarter as San Francisco's tide does not last for long. Now Benji Barton's got to lead them downfield for a game-time drive to potentially force overtime. 3rd down and 10. Barton able to thread the needle right there to Simpson. Great tackle made by Vince Taylor, but they are inside of our territory now. Barton's going to dump that one off to O'Sullivan, makes another great play, and he's off to the races inside of the red zone, and I thought he was going to take it the distance. He didn't quite have the speed. 1st and 10, under a minute left to play. Denham making a reception, and this Vipers defense cannot get a stop. In fact, we're going to be down in Madden now as Tommy Wynn limps off of the field. 43 seconds left to go. It's 2nd down and goal. Barton throwing this one to the end zone. Intercepted by Taden Gray. The rookie comes away with his 2nd interception. A big return across that right sideline right there. And I think that will have won this game. What a play by Jerry Gray. I've been calling him the wrong first name all game long. But no, Taden Gray, or Jerry Gray, as I mess up his name again, with the game sealing interception right there. We also saw that Tommy Wynn is going to be out for the remainder of this one. Deron Daniels taking this one to the right side, picking up just enough for the 1st down. San Francisco all out of timeouts, so we can run out the rest of the time on this clock. It was ugly, but the Vipers still got a win here, 24-17 to remain undefeated. Orlando Cross with his best game of the video so far, over 200 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 costly interceptions though, so maybe not quite his best game, especially with the fumble that he had that they returned for a touchdown. 57 yards for Deron Daniels, 17 for Vickers, 8 for Orlando Cross. Once again, Jimmy Andrews right on that century mark with a touchdown and 5 receptions. Daniels and Floyd also had touchdown receptions in this one. Finally, we had a linebacker lead us in tackles. That's what you like to see. We also had a couple of sacks and 3 huge interceptions. Looking at some other games this week, both the Jets and Dolphins were undefeated, and one of them had to lose here. It was the Miami Dolphins, as they fall to 7-1 now, and the New York Jets 7-0, undefeated on the season. This division is insane. We also had the Arizona Cardinals, the team that we just took down last week, fall to the Baltimore Ravens. They nearly pulled off the upset there, but Baltimore was able to hang on. And finally, the Seattle Seahawks fall to the Atlanta Falcons in overtime. Huge upset here by ATL, and those very same Seattle Seahawks are going to be our next opponent on Monday Night Football to wrap up this video. We got a great jersey matchup here between the defending Super Bowl champions and us. 10 touchdowns and 7 interceptions for Wayne Rivers. Of course, he is going to always be a hero for the Seattle Seahawks. If you remember back to last season, Vince Young went down with a career-ending injury, so Wayne Rivers, the backup quarterback out of Air Force of all colleges, came in and led them on a Super Bowl run, the first Lombardi in Seahawks history. They also took us down in the NFC title game, so this is a little bit of a revenge game for us and a little bit of prime time here, and Seattle is moving the ball nicely on this opening drive. Already down to the 50-yard line and now inside of our territory, connecting with Sammy Price, the rookie wide receiver. 3rd down and 3. Now the Vipers send a little bit of heat, but Price is able to get just enough separation, and Seattle keeps this drive alive. Dexter Thompson, also one of the best running backs in the NFL, going up against one of the worst run defenses. It's not a good matchup for us there, and Jerry Gray, the man of the hour last week, is going to have to limp off of the field. You hate to see it. Now this pass is going to be intercepted. It's Maurice Sanders coming away with the pick, and what was starting off as such a great opening drive there for Seattle ends in a turnover. As we saw right there, our rookie safety will not be returning to this one, so we're going to have to live with the backups here on 3rd down and 8. What a catch made by Moore right there to keep this drive alive. Play action pass. Cross is going to throw this one on the move. It's going to be caught by Vaughn Lewis, and that's going to pick up a 1st down out at the 31-yard line. Handoff is going to go to Vickers. He's going to get blown up in the backfield. That is Jared Gray, I believe, making the play right there. One of Seattle's best on defense. Orlando Cross moving to his left here on 3rd down. Throws this one on the move into double man coverage, but you saw the vision on the play. It just didn't quite pan out, and we're going to get no points off of the turnover. Dexter Thompson on a run to the right side, makes a nice move, picks up a 1st down. Now Styles, the fullback, goes right up the gut, and what is up with all these teams inside of our own division just gashing us on fullback runs? What a beautiful pass right here to the right side by Wayne Rivers. It's going to be caught just inside of the red zone by the tight end Clay Brooks. Nice move made there by Dexter Thompson, falling forward inside of the 10-yard line now. 3rd down and goal. This is going to be a play fake thrown into the corner, and Sammy Price could not hang on to that one, but this should be a chip shot field goal to put Seattle on the board and give them the early lead. Albuquerque back out here on offense. Play action pass. Pass is going to be caught by Trey Francis somehow. He had several Seahawks defenders blanketed on him, but somehow Cross was able to put it right in his hands. Nice run out here to the left side by Deron Daniels, and that's going to not quite pick up the 1st down, but now it's our turn for our fullback to start gashing some defenses. Ron White gets us across the 50-yard line. This pass is going to be floated up for Burt Myers. He's going to come down with the reception, and he was interfered with on the play. You were cheating, and you still couldn't stop him. Penalty is declined. Nice sidearm pass by Orlando Cross, connecting with Jimmy Andrews for just a pickup of 4 right there. Now looking to take a shot for Andrews on the play. I thought he had a step on his man. He may have for a second there, but that was well defended by the Seahawks. Cross looking to throw right here over the middle on 3rd down. Darius Floyd making a nice catch, and shout out to the O-line for holding on for that long. Now taking a shot to the end zone, and that's going to be a touchdown. The big tight end Vaughn Lewis gives us the lead. Dexter Thompson, we're going to be calling his name a lot today, I think, and he's going to pick up close to a 1st down right there. 3rd down and 1. Rivers has got a man wide open downfield. That one is going to be caught by Greg Jones, and that's going to get them onto our side of the field. Rivers is going to throw this one into the flat. It's going to be caught by Thompson, making his way down the right sideline. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning, but Rivers got hit as he let that pass go. He will return to the game shortly, but the Seahawks backup quarterback is Brock Flowers. I don't know how he wound up being a backup in this league. He's one of the better quarterbacks, but for now, right now, he is at least throwing interceptions to us. I thought I was just hyping him up. I was gassing him up. I was glazing. I was saying he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, and then he throws it right to the best cornerback in the league. Touchdown, Albuquerque Vipers. Another pick six, and Darren Gordon with a fantastic play. Seattle quickly gets Wayne Rivers back into the game after that horrible play made by their offense. They get a good chunk play, but then they get caught holding, so it's not even going to count, and they're going to go 3 and out as the Vipers burn a timeout, and they want to do something with the last 40 seconds on the clock here. We're already up by several possessions, but wide open downfield. Darius Floyd is going to be somehow caught inside of the 5, but nonetheless a huge play. Here's a play fake. Now Cross has got some time, has to throw this one on the move, rolling to his left. That is not an easy throw to make, but Vaughn Lewis with his second touchdown reception of the game. Shout out to Deron Daniels for laying down a fantastic block right there. Otherwise, it would have been an instant sack, and we are up by 18 at halftime. Albuquerque gets the football to start off the second half of play right here. Quick throw to the right side is going to be caught by Myers. That's going to be a Vipers first down. Seattle sends the heat right here, and it's going to work. They are not able to sack Cross. They don't even touch him, but they do break that pass up. Yet a man wide open, and that leaves the door open for a comeback for these Seattle Seahawks. We know that Wayne Rivers can be great and step up in these big moments. Here's a handoff to Thompson, getting skinny, going right up the gut right there. That's going to be another Seahawks first down. Now they're going to fake the give to him, and wide open downfield. Brian Jackson is gone, high stepping his way into the end zone like he's Dion, and don't go away yet. Seattle is right back in this one, only down 11. Pass in the flat's going to be caught by Deron Daniels, and the running back is going to be forced out of bounds just shy of that 40-yard line. Orlando Cross now rolling to his right. He's going to take a shot downfield, and they tried to play the ball here. The cornerback missed. That's Ron White, the fullback, not quite able to get into the end zone, but he does set up third down and goal now, and we are unable to get in. Lewis looking for his third touchdown of the game. He can't get it. Fourth down and inches. We're going for it, and we get in. Touchdown, Albuquerque Vipers. It's an 18-point game yet again. Rivers with time in the pocket, picked off Darren Gordon. What an episode that he has had so far today. That is his second multi-interception game as we're nearing the end of the third quarter. Handoff to Daniels. Great blocking here inside of the 15-yard line, and he's going to get caught from behind. Third down and 10. Orlando Cross going to fire that one to the right side. Caught by Darius Floyd. Steps out of bounds just shy of the goal line. Now first play of the fourth quarter. It's going to be a fumble. Luckily Cobb, the offensive lineman's able to jump on top of it. Second down and goal. Cross looking to throw to the end zone. Touchdown Burt Myers. And that might be the nail in the coffin right here. Up by 25. Wayne Rivers has led some comebacks before, but I don't think it's going to happen here. As you see, he is very frustrated with his offensive line right now. Third down and 9. Pass over the middle is going to be caught. Sammy Price, the rookie, able to convert the third down, but they're going to need a lot more big plays than just that as they're down by 4 scores. This pass is going to be caught by Clay Brooks, and the tight end is going to step out of bounds after picking up a first down. Smart play made by him right there because every second counts. Now Stephon Miles shedding some tacklers on that right sideline, gets pushed out of bounds at the 10-yard line, and Vince Taylor's going to have to check out of the game, which means we have 2 backup safeties in right now. This pass is going to be intercepted, though. Justin Williams, it's his turn to get the interception, looking like he's running through molasses right there, but the play will stand, holding on the Seahawks. And this has just been a Monday night massacre of the defending Super Bowl champions. And then Cross just got greedy. He was playing a fantastic game. He tried to bite off more than he could chew, throws an interception, but I don't think it's going to cost us this one. Thompson on a run to the left side there is going to pick up 8 yards on the play. And I know that Seattle is a run-first team, but you can't be running the football a lot right now. Clay Brooks able to get into the end zone for Seattle, but of course, as soon as they're able to get in, there's holding on the play. So bring it on back, and that's another near interception thrown by Wayne Rivers. He is struggling in this one. Fourth down, he's going to take that check down there to Gamble, who's obviously short of that first down marker. They would end up getting the football back as we just are trying to bleed some clock, and now it's Javon Anthony's turn to get an interception, standing up for those linebackers there, and this is going to be your final. 35-10 as we thump the defending Super Bowl champions and move to 8-0. Orlando Cross played a nearly flawless game until he threw that garbage time interception, completing nearly 70% of his passes, and he was not sacked once. The one knock on our team in this game, though, is we really struggled to run the football. We could not get it going, and after that first drive, I think, with Vickers, he didn't touch the football again. But what a game here by our tight end, Von Lewis, with 2 interceptions. We got a great game by our defense here, only giving up 10 points. We got a sack and then 5 interceptions. We are playing some spectacular football right now. Looking at some other games that took place this week, we had the Battle of New York, and it did not go as expected, as now the Vipers are going to be the last undefeated team in football, and it wasn't even close. The Jets got destroyed. You also had a fun game right here between the Philadelphia Eagles and Buffalo Bills. Not the 2 best records in the NFL, but it could be a potential Super Bowl preview. And finally, the Arizona Cardinals continue to struggle, 37-16 against the Cleveland Browns, who intercepted Arizona's poor quarterback 4 more times. Those very Cleveland Browns are currently first place in the AFC North, tied with the Baltimore Ravens with a 4-4 record. The Houston Texans are on top of the AFC South. The Jets still on top of the East, but the Dolphins are right there with them, both 7-1. And the Bills and Patriots aren't bad either. The Chargers and Chiefs both have 4 wins, but right behind them are the Broncos and the Raiders. The Bears are 7-1. Vikings are 5-4, and both the Lions and Packers have 4 wins on the season so far. The Saints, the only team in the NFC South with a winning record. You got the Cowboys with the same, but the Eagles right behind them there. Same with the Redskins in that division. And finally, we are on top of the NFC West. The Niners a couple games behind us. Then you have the Seahawks and the lowly Cardinals. Looking at the stats halfway through the season, Cross with the best quarterback rating. Most yards goes to Rob Miller, though, the starting quarterback for the Detroit Lions. Orlando Cross has the most passing touchdowns, followed by Aaron Rodgers, Alex Malone, John Owens, and Shannon Pleasant. And the most interceptions, well, at least you see goes to Omar McGuire, but the most, 20, thrown by Jacksonville's James Page. Michael Brown is the first running back to break that 1,000-yard mark. He's on pace for a 2,000-yard season, but he only has 2 touchdowns rushing this season. Meanwhile, Bill Sanders has 8, and that leads the league. Most receptions goes to Myers on the Detroit Lions, but the most yards goes to Dallas's Mike Cottrell, rocking that number 88 for those Dallas Cowboys, and the most receiving touchdowns goes to Jamar Young of the Indianapolis Colts. Defensively, Brett Johnson is helping the Cardinals win something at least, even if it is just the most tackles. Looking at the TFLs, there's a lot of Vipers right there. 5 of them are of the top 5. There are 4. Then you have a couple guys who lead the league in sacks with 12 and 11. No Daryl Fannin up there for us, but Darren Gordon has 7 picks on the season, and if he keeps up this pace, he's going to be breaking some records. Orlando Cross taking a closer look at his stats, 1,600 yards, 17 touchdowns to 6 interceptions. The completion percentage a tad low, but he's only been sacked 9 times this season, which is very impressive. If we can get Deron Daniels over the 1,000-yard mark, I'd love that. Vickers with 4 touchdowns, but he has kind of been struggling over the latter half of the season so far. Jimmy Andrews has the most receptions, 1 more than Darius Floyd, who has 2 more yards than him. It's really been a receiver by committee ever since Larry Fitzgerald and Charles Phillips left. Andrews and Lewis both have 4 touchdowns. Defensively, Javon Anthony has 35 tackles, Maurice Sanders with 33, 6 TFLs for Daryl Fannin. For whatever reason, the user team just gets a ton of tackles for loss, 7 sacks for Daryl Fannin, and then several players have gotten to the quarterback just once or twice throughout this season. Of course, we already saw Gordon's 7 interceptions, but 3 for Williams, 3 for Gray, 2 for Sanders, 2 for Wynn, 1 for Roscoe White. Heck, even Daryl Fannin has one on the season. This defense has been insane in pretty much everything besides defending the run. We also have 3 defensive touchdowns, and our kicker is perfect. Looking at the MVP odds right now, Jason Crawford, the Texans running back, is currently the favorite, followed by Orlando Cross, then the Texans quarterback Malone, and then I was surprised to see Eugene Antoine in this MVP race. The former Vipers linebacker has been going off for the Miami Dolphins. Let me know what you guys think of this kind of quadruple header type episode, trying to get you guys more content here per video and maybe do one of these like once a month or something like that instead of the idea of trying to do 1 episode a week. Thank you guys so much for watching and making it this far, and until next time, this has been Jeffrey.